guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Christy, and today we're going to discuss some unique ways to spiritually cleanse yourself and your physical space. I came up with this idea because I've had to stay in hotel rooms every now and again. So I thought to myself, well, if there are a lot of energies being pass throughout this room, I need to clean it. I spiritually cleanse my own space, so I definitely need to clean this space. The problem is when you're in a hotel room, or if you're a guest at someone's home, or you have a roommate that you don't want to know your business, some spiritual cleansing rituals are not going to work. Say for instance, at home, I would naturally use sage, but sage and incense, they emit a lot of smoke. The room's gonna be filled with smoke. The alarms are gonna go off. There are gonna be a lot of problems. Your roommate's gonna smell it. They're gonna say that you're doing all sorts of hoodoo and voodoo in there, and we don't want any problems. So I have had to think of very unique ways to cleanse my space and myself, and they also work well if you're in a pinch. So you're in public or you're in an office, whatever it is, it works great for that too. You take whatever it is that works for you and you make it your own. So that's the good part about working magic and spirituality. It's your creativity mixed with the traditional ways to make it your own, and that's how it works. So okay, first one we're going to talk about is a room spray. So this is a regular room spray, bought it at the store, nothing serious about it. The thing is, how do you make this magical? Florida water. You're gonna hear about Florida water a lot in this video. I buy them by the dozens because I use them all the time. I use it all the time, everywhere, cleaning everything. Okay, so how this works is this bottle is gonna come filled. You're gonna pour out half the contents into another container, something that you can use to store it away for when this needs to be refilled. And then I pour in and fill this all the way up with the rest with Florida water. You could use this to spray anywhere. You could spray it in your car. You could spray it in your office. You could spray it in a hotel room, with your roommate, as a guest in someone's home. You could spray it anywhere and no one will think anything other than, the place smells nice. And that's it, okay? To amplify the effects of this, if you have, this is completely not necessary, but if you do have this, okay? I have a black tourmaline crystal. You could add a piece into the bottle and it amplifies the effects. Tourmaline is known to get rid of negative energy from space and from your person. So this also helps if you put a piece of this into the bottle. So that's one way. Okay, number two is, which is very similar to the air freshener, is body sprays. Body sprays are perfect because they mask the smell of the Florida water. Not that Florida water smells awful, but it smells like Florida water, okay? And again, I'm mentioning Florida water because I use it a lot, okay? If you have one of those sprays that the top is removable, because not all of them are, you remove the top, again, just like I did with this one. I don't even have one to show you, but you know what I'm talking about. You remove the top, pour out some into another container for later use. Pour in, fill it up with the rest of the Florida water. Shake it up. Again, you could add a crystal if you choose to, but it's completely not necessary if you don't have one. And that's a spray to spray on your neck, your back, your wrists, bottom of your feet, anywhere that you feel needs cleansing, or any time that you feel that you need cleansing. You could also spray it in your car if you choose to. You could spray it in the office if no one is offended by scents. So that's those are the things that you could do to cleanse yourself of negative energy. You could also use this to cleanse yourself. Like if you've had an argument with someone, a heated conversation, if you had a conversation where it never went in a positive direction, you could use that on yourself to cleanse yourself of negative energy at that time. What I've also done, I'm going to tell you this. If I had a heated conversation with someone on the phone, I take a piece of paper towel, just a sheet of paper towel, and I dab some, whether it's a room freshener or my body spray with the Florida water in it, and I spray a little bit on the napkin and wipe down my phone, cleanse down everything. I'm like, listen, my phone needs to be cleansed. Money comes through my phone, so so that's a great tip right there. Okay, another tip is salt lamps. Salt lamps are very inconspicuous. No one knows why you have a salt lamp. A salt lamp is just kitschy. No one thinks anything of a salt lamp. A salt lamp is even acceptable because it has medical scientific reasons why someone would have a salt lamp, because it clears congestion, it clears the sinuses, the nasal passage, and also the lungs of mucus and all those negative things. It also clears your space of negative energy and your physical body of negative energy while you're in that space. So I have a salt lamp. I keep it on all the time. It's been on for like a year now. And it cleanses the space of all negative energy. Okay, great. Another tip is, and another one that's inconspicuous, is a humidifier, a cool mist humidifier specifically. The way that I use this is, again, Florida water. I fill the humidifier almost to the mark, and I put like maybe 2 ounces of Florida water. If not, sometimes I might use a lot less. It depends. It depends on how large of a humidifier you have. I have a really large one, so 2 tablespoons is sufficient. If you have a small one, maybe a cap full of the Florida water would work. And that's it. When it's like emitting the mist, it's cleansing the air. You could also add like some cleansing essential oils like lemon or thyme or lavender or mint. You could also add rose water or lavender water. Whatever you have on hand, that's what you could use. Yeah, so that's it. Let me see. Another way now is, I have had trouble cleansing my carpets. So I've lived in places where the whole floors were pretty much carpeted except for the bathroom or the kitchen. And I didn't know how to cleanse, because I know of a floor wash, and a floor wash can cleanse a tile, or it could cleanse hardwood floors or anything like that, but it can't cleanse a carpet. So what I've thought about and I've done is, I have used salt to cleanse my carpet of negative energy. You could add like regular containers of salt. That's it. If you choose to use sea salts, up to you. If you choose to use baking soda, that could also work. Or if you want to choose a pre-made carpet powder, up to you. As long as when you get it, you wipe the container with, again, Florida water, or you could bless it. Ask it to tell it that you want it to remove negative energies. So that's what I've done before, and I've cleansed my area. You could add essential oils to the salt. You could add, again, I'm very creative. I have added lemon zest to a container of salt and sprinkled that all over my floor, and then let it sit for 30 minutes, and then I vacuumed all that salt. And I'm just imagining like getting rid of all that negative energy when I'm vacuuming. And remember to throw the vacuum filter bag, throw the remains outside, because you collected the negative energy. Now you're getting rid of it. So those are my ways to cleanse if you're in a space that you can't tell, or you just don't want to tell anyone that you are using these things, or you don't want a smoke alarm to go off, or whatever it is. those are my ways to cleanse, and that's it. Okay, thank you for joining me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Bye.